Welcome back. Mr. J.C. Sharma, Vice Chairman and Managing Director at Sobha Limited, joins us on a phone line from Bangalore. Mr. Sharma, thank you for your time. Good morning. Good morning. Prashant this side. So fresh sales, if you can sort of talk about that, came in at 530 crores, right?
You are right.
12%. 12% higher quarter on quarter.
Yes. 12% higher.
Yeah. But still about 15% lower year on year, right?
Absolutely right. You are right.
Right. Could you give us some perspective, sir? I mean, the perspective behind the numbers. What happened?
Of course, yes. See, if you look at out of the total sale for the whole year and for the whole quarter, 3.38 million square feet, as far as all India is concerned, and 2.6 million square feet as far as Bangalore is concerned, right? The Bangalore has done incredibly well in the last financial year. In fact, the Bangalore's performance has been outstanding and the best ever in our history. But we have not been able to come up to our expectations as far as the other markets are concerned. Notably, the Chennai market had started showing decline since last 4 months. The NCR market has not yet revived, and our Kerala market has also not performed credibly in the last financial year. As the pricing point, since the last year was actually speaking the full year of the dream makers, our mid-market series. So on the pricing side, there has been a small decline, but leaving that part, the prices have remained also quite stable. We believe that in this financial year, the other markets should start doing much better than what we have so far shown in the last financial year, including the last quarter. Normally, the second half in our industry is relatively better, and the same has again been reflected in the last quarter and in the last 2 quarters of this financial year.
Sorry, I missed the part about Kerala. What did you say about Kerala, sir? I mean, how did that fare?
The Kerala market, except the other 2 markets, my Calicut market and the Cochin market, they haven't done as well as what we expected.
Okay. And you're saying that you expect Chennai and Kerala to do better in 17?
Yeah, Chennai, Kerala, as well as the NCR market, we do expect that there is a low base and there will be more number of new projects being launched in these markets. It should help us in doing better. And the overall sentiment also, we have started feeling that it is turning out to be better. It may not be a steep rise to the volume-driven demand, but definitely we are seeing that with the interest rates coming down, the demand is coming back.
Right. So, so Bangalore continues, as you said, to do very well. But some of the other markets, since they've only started falling and doing, relatively poorly over the last couple of months, shouldn't we read this to say that, well, they were doing well and now they started doing badly. So property, since the trends are different in different markets, clearly we've seen NCR, Bangalore, the discrepancy so large over the last so many years. Is it possible that these markets continue to decline through at least the first half of 17 as well? I'm talking about markets excluding Bangalore.
You see, it's a very valid point. But when we look at from the industry's perspective, what we will be noticing, the discerning guy will notice that new launches in almost all the markets, including Bangalore, it has come down quite steeply. If you look at the NCR market, which has been the largest market for the real estate for many years, now there has been hardly any new launch. So what happens is that you are reaching to a stage and phase where the availability of the inventory will become less and less. With RERA Act also coming in, the customers will be able to differentiate, because when they know the last 5 years track record of the developers who will be selling their products, people should be able to differentiate between who has performed and who has not performed. So the idea is the demand which even otherwise is there, which was going here and there, and then the industry getting the bad name. Hopefully in next 6 to 9 months time, the consolidation will start happening. Since new launches are not taking place, the inherent demand should start coming back. Certain positive developments have happened on the NCR, especially on the Dwarka Expressway, which should bring back the sentiments among the customers, and the interest rate cuts also should help us. The commercial space absorption remains. So, K1 accepts that at the balance sheet level, still we find developers suffering. On all other parameters, the demand seems to be showing the signs of revival due to the macro factors I have talked about.
Mr. Sharma, thank you very much for your time, sir. Good luck and hope things improve from here, especially the non-Bangalore market in financial year 17. Appreciate your time. Let's take a quick break here. We are back in 2. We've got more on markets. Pankaj comes in. We'll just look at what's happening really as far as